This is video over the murder case of Ted R. Schmidt. Um, Today we're going to be talking about another part of Detective Koval's case that I came across. Digging a little bit more into the whole file of Koval, I came across to one of the pages that is signed by Detective Koval, who did a interview with the first child of Tammys Smelcer. The first child that was interviewed was Jean Michelle Lopez, which was the 9-year-old whose date of birth was 7/30 of 90. She said that Ted Schmidt was in a good mood when he first arrived at the Rhodes McMullen's residence. Swimming with the children in the pond, as the evening wore on, Schmidt became louder and meaner, calling Tammy a fat bitch, which is said right here, and giving her the middle finger gesture. He accused her of having an affair on him. Now, just right there shows that Tammy Smelcer was cheating on Ted Schmidt with I forgot his name. Travis Goff was his name. Yes, Travis Goff, which was also ex-boyfriend to Tammys Smelcer's mother, which was Jean Rhodes. That was true. She was having an affair on him. Otis McMullen finally went into the kitchen and told Ted to quiet down, and he couldn't hear the television. Okay? And that's about all this says in this thing, in this paper. Yeah, that's about all that says in this paper. The main thing of this paper is the fact that Miss Jean Michelle Lopez, the 9-year-old daughter of Tammys Smelcer, gave kind of a key thing of telling the partial truth of, Tammy Smelcer was pretty much cheating on Ted Schmidt. Let's just face it. With somebody who was already taking advantage of somebody, you could see the greed and the selfishness that Tammy Smelcer had towards Ted Schmidt. And, to see that, it's kind of heartbreaking that some people like this are out there. But it's pretty bad to see these kind of things go on, especially in my uncle's case. He could have actually liked Tammy Smelcer for some reason. He might have thought something good actually might have came of it, but soon, he fell into a trap, and that's ridiculous. She put him in a trap that was not needed. And I don't believe they should have taken his life, to be honest. There was no right for it. It's pretty heartbreaking. I came across another paper that I wanted to point out in this case is that Mr. Sanders, I don't remember, I think Sanders was an EMS, if I'm not mistaken. He saw Travis Goff leaving the house. I believe it said, right here, about 9:30 that night. Why was Travis Goff? I know Travis Goff, he said that he was there during this time working on a vehicle. He even said that he didn't even walk in the house, but yet claimed that he cleaned himself up. Just a matter of those type of things from, all the statements that was taken from the witnesses and the EMS and all these people. The facts right there. I mean, it's bad enough that the child's saying it, and it's bad enough that this all came down to the way it came, but I'm just gonna have to keep pushing. This is absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. That's all I gotta say about that. It's bad enough that Tammys Smelcers Children, her children, were seeing what was going on between Tammy and Ted Schmidt. And they were having to live through that every day. That's kind of insane to me. And all, like, seeing, having to be the children and watching and growing up and seeing what's happening on the outside of the things instead of two people being inside, you know, that is very selfish. It's rude, it's wrong, and it's not fair to the children. And to be honest, I don't think Tammy Smelcer really cared about her children all that well. Because even when she was in jail and wrote that letter to Ted Schmidt, who was also taking care of her children, this was also stated in another previous video, she not one time mentioned any of her children or asked how her children were doing. It was just the fact that she just wanted to know how Ted was. She didn't care about her children. And that's a big major thing that needs to be pointed out in this video. Is that it clearly shows that she did not care for her children. The other thing she cared about was being paid the money and being paid the attention to get the things that she wanted for her and her children. That's all I need to say about this video. God bless.